I'm Brandon.
I'm Jocelyn.
I'm Denzel.
This is our archery project.
Ypsilanti is a small community which is located on the southeast side of Michigan. Michigan is a state that is bordered to the four Great Lakes. Ypsilanti is significant by many things like community, education, apple orchard, festivals, and even time and historic places. Ypsilanti New Tech is project-based learning. Project-based learning. We have long-term projects along with some worksheets. Vegetation will help us in the real world. All our assignments are online, so we don't rely on teachers and paper copies. And almost everything is online at home, so you can still do it at home even if you're not in school. And there's 3 programs inside Ypsilanti Community High School. There's AC Tech, STEM Tech, and New Tech. New Tech is the more elite program.
So, this is YCHS and Depot Town is up there. So to get from YCHS to Depot Town, you go 7 degrees northeast. And to get back to YCHS from Depot Town, you go 173 degrees southwest. And based on the middle of YCHS, we put our tree about right here. So we went 89 degrees northeast.
We put all of our information into iTree, and we outlined the school to get all of our data. It showed over 10 years that our tree will be 31.8 inches in diameter. And we picked a good location because it would save us heat in the winter and save us electricity. It would be a wind blocker for our school, and it will save us from floods and keep the chemicals out of our water. Over 10 years, we would have saved $26,090 in water, 15.4 kilowatts in electricity, and over 1,000 years, and our total would have saved about $10,000.
Okay, in conclusion, with having the opportunity to partner with We Are the Forest, we got to learn a lot about the different trees that are grown in Michigan and all the positive things that they can do for our community, both economically and financially. The trees that we planted will help us in the future with our money, and yeah.
We planted a red park.
Hello, Playdating students. We're the students of Ypsilanti New Tech. My name is Zakia Rahman.
I'm Nathan Mills.
I'm Kayla Smith.
I'm Kenny Wilson.
So, like I was saying, we're the students of Ypsilanti New Tech, which is placed in Ypsilanti, Michigan, home of the community. We're really known in our area for our recreational areas and parks. And in these locations, we have many community relationship building events, mainly held in the Depot Town area. So, to get us started, we'll just show you some pictures of some of these events. We have an event called Ypsi Glow. Ypsi Glow is an event where people come together in the community with so many sculptures that light up at night, and it's really a nice time. The next thing we have is the Heritage Festival. That's literally what it says. It's a time for people to express their roots and their heritage in fun, artistic ways. The next thing is the youth groups that we have in our community. Youth input is something that I see is very valued in our community, and it's something that we like to keep and only flourish. And lastly, our community leaders are our community friends. These people are approachable, friendly, and they're very known.
Okay, so backing off what she was saying, here at YCHS, this is a very community-driven school, but especially here at YNT. We are one big, giant family. We also are a project learning-based school, which puts us in scenarios that we'd have in everyday life in the workforce.
So, situation and solution. Here at YSC, we're trying to be a little bit more eco-friendly and really express that through our campus. So one of our biggest solutions of many others is to start by planting trees. So we decided to partner with We Are the Forest. So why are we going to plant trees? Well, the biggest thing is that trees clean the air in our environment. They provide oxygen for us to breathe. They're season indicators. You know what type of season it is based off of the tree situation. They cool the streets in cities in our area. They save a lot of water. They provide wood, and if you didn't know, they increase property value as well.
Okay, so piggybacking what Zakia was saying, is like we have like community events, so all in Depot Town, as you can see right here, and it's like from the 6 degrees northeast of the school right here.
So now it's time to plant some trees.
Based off what Zakia was saying about how we need more trees, there's a large need for trees, especially in our area in our school. We're proposing that our sugar maple tree should be planted 115 degrees northeast. This tree will be located front left side of entrance of our building, which will be saving $99.23 versus $101.23. We chosen this spot, as you see right here. We chose this spot because most of the students already chosen their trees the northwest side of the building, which holds most value, and it approximately takes $2 off from our area. To get this information, we've used an iTree. If you don't know what iTree is a company program that we used it to see how much value our tree is, how much water we saved out, where are the pros and cons of its values. This tree gives off shade, and it's best for students to sit and rest when they're waiting for their parents or guardians. This is also a bare spot, and it can only hold two plants. Like if we plant it here, the tree is fully grown, we can add flowers to give it more flavor, and also the tree can also make our school a warm complexion to our campus.
So just like Kayla was explaining in the above slide, here's an actual diagram. This right here is our school. I tried to label it with yellow lines so it's a little clearer. Here's the middle of our school. We focused on 2 proposed locations. This is the northwest side of the building that Kayla was talking about, but a lot of other groups had already chose this location. So we decided to go right over here, which is only 33 degrees away from the middle of the building, in that small location in the picture in the before slide.
So why do we need these changes here at YCHS? At YCHS, we want to make this building a lot more eco-friendly. Over 10 years, this small tree that we planted, will gain over $95 in savings or $3,039 in your dollar. It will also save 13,400 gallons of stormwater a year. So we strongly believe in our group that planting trees was the best opportunity we could have had to become more with our community and make it greater. So the best part of doing this activity was having fun with our group. First, we have to have awesome teammates that are engaged and want to do this. Then we're using terms like topography, solar orientation, and green infrastructure. And that makes one awesome educational time.
Yes, and words of Kenny Wilson, nature is beautiful.
But to conclude, we need to say thank you. Thank you so much for sharing your work that you've done. It's really been a pleasure. We look forward to seeing more of the work that you'll do.
And hopefully you've learned a lot from this presentation, and we are glad to be giving you an insight in our community.
It is really a big role to play in the youth community, in our community.
Also, oftentimes the value of what is important is belittled.
We appreciate working with you, and hopefully we can collaborate again in the future.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, so my name is Maximilian Harper, and this is Elena Maxwell, and we are 2 students of Ypsilanti Community High School. In Ypsilanti Community High School, there are 3 main LSCs, which are AC Tech, New Tech, and STEM Tech. In Ypsi, we have, or something that's really important here is the Willow Run bomb plant, which was used during World War II to make bombing planes and fighter jets.
This is a diagram that shows a linear line showing where we are located in the bomber plant. This is another diagram showing the angle of Ypsilanti and the bomber plant. It is 55 degrees from Ypsilanti High School, northeast, and from the bomber plant it is southwest 55 degrees. This is a picture of the bomber plant. This diagram shows where we planted our tree. It is 40 degrees from the middle of the high school.
Reasons why we placed our tree where it is because it will make the school look more active with the environment, also making it more eco-friendly. It will make the school look more appealing, or it will enhance the school appearance itself, and it can also save a lot of money and energy.
To conclude, we hope to make our school and Ypsilanti more eco-friendly and help the environment.
My name is Beyonce.
I'm Jacoby.
I'm Kristen.
And this is the values of our tree, and we chose the Eastern White Pine.
So Ypsilanti Community High School and Ypsi New Tech are in the same building, but they are very different. For example, New Tech focuses on real world stuff, like things that can actually benefit us in our future. While Ypsi High is just kind of like a big old school, the same boring standards that was in our state.
Alright, so this is a diagram showing our school, which went to another location, which we chose our old New Tech building, and it is 85 degrees due east from here. And we chose this location because it is significant, because it is our old high school, and also it's a part of our history because it's been in school for so long.
Pardon this interruption, please. Okay, the following students please come to the counseling office to attend a visit from Levada School of Cosmetology. Callie Smith, Jael Allen, Laura Kingcross, Ambisha Smith, Janaea Jones, Emerary Sierra Hernandez, Avion Williams, Siobhan Johnson, Cameron Gray, Jasmine Brown, Violet Williams, Alexis Jones, and Shania Reed. Thank you.
So Jacoby, say the last thing you just said again and pretend like you're not saying it again. Does that make sense? Yeah. And then we'll just go from there, like if nothing else.
You want me to go back to the other slide?
Alright, so another reason we chose this is because it's part of Ypsilanti's history, because it's been a school in the area for so long.
Where is Ypsilanti and what is our area known for? Ypsilanti is located in the state of Michigan. Ypsilanti is best known for the colleges Eastern Michigan University and
This picture is showing our school to where we planted our tree. The angle from our school to our tree is 6 degrees. The blue heart is where we placed our tree, and the red circle is where we needed changes on our campus.
why do we need these changes to have YCA? We need these changes the most because it will help our school save money and also help to make our community more friendly.
Alright, so in conclusion, we calculated that in over the next 10 years, our tree will help save the school about $538 in overall benefits. We'll also catch thousands of gallons of stormwater. Wow. And also, since we planted our tree near a low point in the area,